Hello and welcome to the stream. I'm Lyric Quiz Tonight. We're going to be playing some Pokémon Emerald today. So I'm just getting ready. And we're just going to start by checking the Pokemon that we have currently. Sammy's not looking too good at the moment. Level 34. I still need to bring it up to level 42. If I keep it as a Marshtomp for a bit, I can get Earthquake early. I still have a few Pokemon that I need to catch in this route, but I also need to get myself ready for the next few things. Yeah, I need this. And we are currently on this route. Okay. We're on this. No, not this one here. This one here. Okay. So we need Carvanha. Carvanha is the one that I need to catch in the water around here. Carvanha. Did it not update the stream title? Is my stream title wrong? I don't think my stream title's wrong. The first one was wrong, but the second one wasn't. That was my mistake. Whisper needs a little bit of EXP. Little bit of EXP. And Leaf Powder. Bugger. I should go see a healing person. Well, I could always go to the weather station and just do all the trainers on this route while doing the weather station. That'd be a good idea. Okay. Whisper, use Ice Beam. Would you wake up? Come on. Da, 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 da. So today I decided to do this. I do need to work on several things on my game, but I am getting there with it. It's a slow process. It's a very, very slow process making a game, and I'm not going to blindly get through the whole thing in about a week. I knew that from the start. It's just going to take forever. Let's go this way in its own regard. Let's go this way. Hopefully there's a new Pokemon here. Tropius, I think. No, I haven't caught Tropius yet. Tropius is the new Pokemon on this route. Also Carvanha. Let's throw ourselves a Ultra Ball. Click. Perfect. Tropius is another Pokemon off the list. Tropius has been caught. Very nice. Let's get this. That was a very slow pickup. Okay, oh, cancel twice. Ugh. I do need to get up this, cliff. Where is the... There's the Mach Bike. I'm surprised I didn't take the Acrobike, which is which is the smarter idea on this route. Okay, Team Aqua has taken over this base. The weather station. Let's go heal. And I'm going to go and take care of all the Team Aqua grunts here because, well, if I get this done, I can use the whole route. Team Aqua are going to be quite weak towards Bloom. So Bellina, you're getting the fighting treatment. Okay, Team Aqua Grunt, Carvana. Okay, let's use Mega Drain. The strange thing is that Bellina is a physical attacker versus a special attacker. But it's always good to have the special moves on Bellina because it's just a good special attacker. Oh, it has the Amulet Coin currently. Okay, let's take this off you. Do I need the money at the moment? I'm not hurting for money. Yeah, I'm going to take it off you. I'm going to give you the item that you could use the best here. Where is that? Where's the Miracle Seed? Miracle Seed. Okay, give you the Miracle Seed. Talk to him. And here we go. Quit your meddling! Quit your meddling! Da 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 da. Okay, let's use Mach Punch. No. If you used Wing Attack, it would have been a lot more dangerous. That was a smart idea. Damn. Okay, let's send out Whisper. And use Ice Beam. Whisper is a very strong Pokemon. Being a mixed attacker is a very strong thing. I really like the Explode line. Puchiana. Use Ice Beam again. They're just really good attackers. Ba 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 ba. Okay. Whisper got a little bit of EXP there. Ugh. Okay, let's go heal because I want Bellina to get a little bit of training done. Equally, I could just... Whisper needs the training. You have the lucky egg. Yeah, I'm training Whisper. I'm training Whisper. It's just a better idea to do that. Whisper needs the training. I'm sounding a bit Scottish there. Like, specifically animated Scottish, not real Scottish. Ooh, let's use Ice Beam. Ooh, that's a very rare thing that happens. Frozen Condition. Very rare. It's one of those things that has been removed from newer games. I think they replaced it in Pokemon Legends to be frostbitten, which is a better idea. I'd rather the frostbitten condition to like that. Doo-doo. Rage. Rage increases in damage as turns go by. I might teach Whisper Thunderbolt because it's a good move. Do. I definitely have a Thunderbolt TM. I do. You can't learn it. That's why I didn't teach you it. I could teach you Surf. I think you can learn Surf. No, you can't. Dig, Return, Bulk Up. Bulk Up would be good on another Pokemon. Shockwave. Can you learn Shockwave? You can learn Shockwave, but not Thunderbolt. 60 damage versus Thunderbolt's 95. Okay, Shockwave is good coverage. It just covers one of the bases that I cannot currently cover. Let's get rid of Howl, because we are not using attack as much. I know the Hyper Voice is your ultimate move for the louder dying. Okay. Explode learns Hyper Voice at level 65. When does Loudred learn it? Hyper Voice at level 65. Then Explode hopefully learns it earlier. I'm also looking at the Gen 6 and not its original gen. Hyper Voice at level 63 for Explode and level 60 something. 57. If I kept it as a Whisper, it would have learned it at level 45. Is Loudred... 57 is doable. Say that now, but it's a long way off. For now, I could teach it Overheat as a move that can just sack its special attack if necessary. Let's just see its current... Its special attack is going up, and it is currently a special attacker with 2 special attack moves, and Pound as its main move. I could teach it Return. Return will be useful overall. It's with me all the time. Return will help me more. But it'd be also good on Bandit. Bandit's thing is... Belly Drum. It's Belly Drum. That's the whole thing with Bandit. So Belly Drum... It can't learn Extreme Speed naturally, so that's an event Pokemon in this gen. Belly Drum, Double Edge, Rest, and a Chesto Berry as its held item. Or Sleep Talk. Those are the moves. Yeah, we'll use Whisper. Whisper gets Return instead of Pound. It will help in the long term. It'll also show how friendly it is towards me. Let's see if it's going to just destroy everything. You're my test dummy, Zubat. Return has a max damage output baseline of 120. Or is it 150? It's a ridiculous amount anyway. But if it's a normal type, that it also gets same type attack. So if you use a move of the same type, you also get the same type attack bonus. Yeah. There we go. Here we go. Yeah, we're doing a lot more damage with Whisper. Because Whisper can use Return, and that just destroys everything. Yeah. Why didn't I teach Return to you earlier? There we go. Whisper's fast, and it's also really strong. Carvanha, it'd be best to just use Shockwave for this. Like, everything that goes up against it is dead. You got me! There we go. This is Shelly. She gets an upgrade, a visual upgrade in Gen 6. I still like her red hair from this gen. There's a big difference between the two. Shelly in this game is more... she can take you down. While Shelly from the next game is more stylistic. And very much like the beach lover, who's also very, like, slightly smarter than the average. Slightly smarter than average. She's a main protagonist type in the later games. This version is more... she's a bit of a bitch. In this. Okay, attacks sharply rose. That's a bit of a contradiction for Mighty Anna. Swagger doesn't really help it long term. Also, it's a very dangerous thing, Swagger. It's a smart move on a high attacking Pokemon, but Intimidate lowers it. So you're not doing the maximum amount of damage out of that confusion. Okay, there we go. Off we go. Off to Mount Pyre. Thanks for helping us have a Pokemon. Cast Form. I'm not naming Cast Form, that's also a new Pokemon. That's our first, like, new Pokemon in a while. We are not going to be looking at Cast Form. Cast Form is just Cast Form. I never use Cast Form. It's functionally a fun Pokemon. But the only good thing about it is that Mystic Water it has on it. Let's just put you in here for a minute. Give me that. And I'll put you away again. Actually, I want to see its, what is your sassy nature? Is sassy nature good? best. Modest. I guess that's fine. Yeah, so it's a crap one. Increases special defense, but decreases speed. Ooh. Nasty. So I have a crap cast form as well. Wow. It'll just do as a fodder Pokemon. We have so many Pokemon in these. Ignis Avis goes back in the team. I think somebody needs to go into the PC for a bit. So, Ignis Avis, you can stay here. Loom. You want Ninkata? I'll do you in the post game. And I'll put Breloom there. Change Pokemon. There we go. Just changing the orientation. There we go. Heal. And now we can leave. We don't have a flying Pokemon currently. You know what? I'm going to bring a Tropius with... Yeah, I'm going to bring a Tropius. Yeah, Tropius can come with us. As our, there we go. We have Tropius as our flying Pokemon. I think it's kind of a tradition where I keep Tropius on the team until I have a better flying Pokemon, and I love Tropius as a Pokemon. It's a great functional Pokemon. It's definitely one of the Pokemon I'd call a HM slave. Overall, Tropius isn't as good as it could be. It could be better. It could be better. And I hope it does get better. I'd love if Tropius got an evolution in the next game. Or it got a special ability that made it good. There's a lot of Pokemon I could use those sorts of things. Level 29. Let's learn Stomp. Perfect. Get rid of Uproar. Stomp. When does Loudred evolve again? Wait, is Hyper Voice even good? Yeah, it's not good. Yeah, I wouldn't want Hyper Voice anyway. Would I? Yeah. Even if I were to level it up all the way, it wouldn't be worth it. So let's just evolve it at level... Oh, it's miles away from even evolving anyway. So... It's miles away from evolving. Tropius! A Pokemon that I really like. The only problem with Tropius is its specific typing. That's the only problem. Hugh, you've been defeated. Let's go this way. And let's deal with May. Wait, can I just ignore May for a second? We can go down here. Good. So, before we fight May, this is good. We could check out all the spots for fishing. So there's a high chance. There's a high chance of the Pokemon in question that we are hunting. Okay, I'm going to move all of these up to here. Oh, so the Welmer Pail can go down here. So, actually, Welmer Pail can go all the way to the bottom because we don't actually use that. Let's see if we can get the Feebas. Here we go. Whisper. Try it again. Let's try it again. Try it again. Okay, Magikarp. Magikarp. Let's try it again. Please. Magikarp. Oh. Here we go again. Magikarp again. Okay, let's check the list again and see if there's any other one. There's 1, 2. Go. Let's see. Magikarp. Damn. The good thing is that there's only one potential tile where Feebas can be. That is on an area that I cannot access currently. I'm gonna try this tile.
Drink!
Prince Stilly, welcome in!
Drink!
Thank you so much for the drink. Let's see. So, 1, 2... Okay, there's a few more tiles I can go to check. See, the thing is, I might have a Feebas on a tile. And it's a 50-50% chance of the Feebas. But I might not just be getting the Feebas. That's the thing. I'm doing good. I'm suffering away. AKA, I'm fine. Finally mad at this specific Pokemon that will annoy the shit out of me when trying to evolve it. Let's go up to this tile. Stephanie, this tile? Oh, for God's sake. Tentacool. Level 30. If I capture it now, I could just evolve it. So I'm going to capture this this Pokemon. I should get some repeat balls. They are pretty good at doing certain things. I know, repeat balls do not sound... But, like, they are really sillily named items. God. This tile here. I'm on the wrong tile anyway. This tile. I think this is the right tile. I'm following a calculator, and the calculator might be wrong. Okay. I'm gonna put the stuff into the calculator again. FEEPASS. Calculator. Okay, Feebas calculator. For Emerald and a working battery. The thing is pretty adventure. Trainer ID 28957. Calculate. It changed. Is that definitely my trainer ID? Just need to get the trainer ID. Okay. I amn't going insane. Thank Christ. Right. You miss playing this game. This game is good. And I hope they do a real release, like, eventually. For the Switch. Because that'd be fun. But it's also incredibly annoying doing this. I hate Feebas. I hate him. Let's go up here and let's try. Okay, so the one that I took down is correct. So this one here, this singular tile. The worst part is that in later generation, this is actually easier than Gen 4, because I'd have a 24-hour period to check every tile in Gen 4, and then it'll reset. Like, you had to spend the entire time in Mount Coronet. You only have 4 tiles in that cave, at least you don't have the lockaway of waterfall. It's the same floor, but you have to do it systematically. Imagine shiny hunting this freaking thing. It's just one of those Pokemon. I like the idea of Feebas. God, it's annoying. I love the fact that eventually all of these special hunts were eventually calculated. It's like how a fisherman does it, following a calculator. Because those are things that people do for some reason in real life. Calculating how fish live their lives. There's one singular spot that is right here that's red. Is it dependent on the day? I don't understand these, because there's only 5 of them, and I think the Pokemon week is only 5 days in this game. And it's also calculated. Eggs, welcome in! Happy Pride Month. And also birthday month. For me. I was born in the middle of Pride Month. Yeah. I was born on the 10th of June, 1999. I was one of the last babies of the last century. And now I feel old as we've reached the halfway point of the current century. No, the halfway point of the first 50 years of this century. Last millennium. I don't remember it. I was born then. But equally, I grew up with a lot of TV and stuff that came from that millennium. The only things I had growing up was like, there was 1 hour of Disney Channel when I was younger that RTE used to have. You just had 1 hour. Like, they loved having American shows on RTE because it meant they didn't need to make their own kids stuff. But then there was a panic because all Irish children were getting a little bit more American as time went on. And they were like, oh crap, we have to make a load of Irish television. Thinking about it earlier, when's your birthday? My birthday is the 10th of June. We are... It's the 3rd. And I will be 27. No, I'll be 20... What age am I now? 27. I'll be 27. I'll be 27. Did I forget my age? Oh god. I'll be 27. Oh god. Also, like, the funny thing is, yes, you'll be 27. Take that year number. Add 1. You'll be oh. Yeah, that's me. Add a year. For all my friends, they have a special thing where they age up into the year. I start the year as 27. I start the year as 26. So 2026, I start the year. And then the end of the year, I'm 27. So it'll be 27 for 2077. 2027. Like for the first half. The second half. Yeah. Okay, we're not going to get this freaking fish, are we? This fish is being a pain in the arse. Okay, so this one isn't right. Let's try this one. I could just systematically go through all of these tiles. I could also be wrong about the pretty adventure. Let's go down here. It's another fish. It's a tentacle. Tentacle! The funny thing is, I used to call tentacle as tentacle, and then when I grew up, I realized that it's actually written as cool, but its evolution is cruel. I just found, like, when I was like, I think it was like 6 or 7, like, I just kept on calling it. You did it too. Like, it's just one of those things. You just realize, oh, so that's what it's called. Damn. Okay, let's try this one. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna cry. Okay. The next tile is down here. This is the tile. I really hate the Feebas line. It has gotten easier. It has gotten easier getting Feebas. But it's still a pain in the arse. Christ! Why won't you just appear? Magikarp. It's so annoying. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, let's just open up our trainer ID again. I mean, you have to think twice every time because in your mind that Pokemon is called Tentacruel. It just makes sense to be Tentacruel. Like, it's just one of those things. Okay, so I need to write this down perfectly. Where's the freaking cat? Okay. So, this is 28957. And I won't put in that the battery is working. It's the same. So if I put this in, is there any change? No, there's no change. Thank you so much, Scholar. Welcome in. I hate the Feebas calculator. It's just... It is useful. And it'll make getting Munchlax a little less annoying in Gen 4. I hope you're doing well, Scholar. I hope it'll help. Yeah, Feebas. I like the idea of Feebas. I just hate how it works. I'm doing. Oh. Milotic is a really good Pokemon. It's just... Feebas is a pain in the arse. Now, if I run out of Pokeballs while trying to capture this feckin' fish, I'm going to cry. It's very unlikely, because Feebas is actually quite an easy catch. It's quite an easy catch, overall. It's just... Do I really need to go through all of these tiles and just hope? Lovely that Sword and Shield simply has Milotic in the wild and just pick it up. Yeah, that is actually a really nice thing. You're good, but sleepy, counting down until you can go to sleep. Thank you so much for the 10 stream streaks in a row. It's really weird that, like, I had to re-establish the stream because I had messed up the title. I thought that would frick out the stream streaks, but it didn't. Thankfully. So I guess I can just re-establish streams. So it's days versus actual streams that you've been to. Like, I could stream multiple times in the day, and it wouldn't affect, I think. Tentacle! But not streaking through 10. Oh, so you've been to 10 streams. Ah. Okay. That's an interesting decision on Twitch's side. Also, I don't really have anything further points. Wait, I've re-established my my sound effects. That's reasons to use them. That's one thing that I managed to fix. Not quite your meaning, but 3 first streams. Don't worry. I understand. I understand. Oh god. Zigzagoon! Such a beautiful creature. There we go. That is another vehicle passing by. That'll occasionally happen. I hate you, Feebas. There should be like an image of Brendan at the edge of water, trying to fish up a Feebas, and then him looking disheveled as he picks the Feebas out of the water. You're doing better lying down. Yeah, 9 hours. Oh, you had a stomach ache. Ooh. It's never nice having a stomach ache. But there are ways of remedying it easily. Mainly, puking tends to solve it quite easily, but that's not always an option. Emptying your contents. I have been thinking of going back and playing the Phoenix Wright games recently, and also playing Persona. Persona 5, but to be honest, what I thought was anyone who posted a stream streak tore their clothes off and ran through the Mickey. Oh god. To be honest, let's face it, it probably does mean that we just don't realize it. I am making progress on my game though. For legal reasons, you won't comment on today's attire. Oh god. But I have been thinking of playing Persona recently. But to be honest, whenever I think of playing a game, I completely forget about playing it altogether. This is the other tile. There's a bite on this one. Feebas, you're going to kill me. I bet I got the wrong freaking words for Feebas as well. I bet I've got the wrong ones. Leaf Stone. Okay, I'm going to fight May, I'm going to get Fly, and I'm going to come back here. This is the only way to make sure. You've been playing the Mystery Dungeon game, Gates to Infinity. Honestly, love it. Okay, that is one of the most... Okay, Gates to Infinity. I have a really weird experience with Gates to Infinity. So the time I played Gates to Infinity when it first came out. And it's really weird. Okay, so I had managed to dislocate my thumb. And I had nothing else to do, so I decided to play a game that solely used the thumb to... Like, I was playing Mystery Dungeon, so I was using my thumb the whole way through. I'd managed to dislocate the thumb. Easily. Easily done. Not easily done. It's quite hard to do that. But the entire time I was playing it on really hard painkillers. I remember certain parts of those games. Like, the thing is that game is a weaker version to me. How did you even find it? The thumb, it was still attached. It was still attached. It was just stretched and the size of a grapefruit. It's quite easy to find the thumb. It was just hard getting it back into place. Basically, the muscle had pulled it out of place when I had broken the... I basically ruptured the muscle. So as a result, the muscle had to heal. It's on my right hand, so I can remember exactly where the thing is. You know, what else is a grapefruit? Yeah. It was a very painful experience. But Gates to Infinity is a good game. It's just my memory of it is awful. Like, it's not the game's fault that I didn't enjoy my experience. It was my fault. Like, I like the idea of Gates to Infinity, but it is a weaker version of Pokémon Explorers of Sky and Darkness and Time. It is weaker. But I do like the concept of that game. Like, the idea of being able to go to different dimensions and travel long distance. Very good idea. Supposedly a lot of people disliked it. Something about it being a weaker entry. Yeah, it was a weaker entry. That's my only problem with it. Like, there are a lot of things in the Mystery Dungeon series that's a bit... Like, they really went strong with the first two games. The second game was definitely the best in the series. Third game was weaker because it was the third version. They had a lot to deal with. Oh my god, thank you so much for the gift sub to Scholar. Wait, no, no, thank you so much, the gift sub to Iggs. Opposite way around. Why isn't the thing playing? Or do I even have a thing for that? I thought I had one. Why didn't it play? Ding, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I don't know what happened there. A little gift, thank you so much. Showed up on screen. It showed up on screen, but it didn't play anything. Little gift box showed up on screen, but it didn't play anything. It was supposed to play something. Oh, I thought I had that set up. I have every other one set up. Thank you so much anyway. Thank you so much. Oh, Blaze Kick. Let's just get rid of this Grovyle. We're done with Grovyle. But apparently we aren't done with Grovyle. It seems to be playing with emotions. Fucking hell. I thought I had that done with months. Ah. Like, the factor is that I've been streaming for so long, I just didn't realize that that was not set up properly. And now I need to figure out what website I used to make up my freaking... Where did I make my emotes? HMO2, fly. Ah, God. Okay, yeah, stop talking to me. Thank you. Oh, there's... I forgot Scott comes here to talk to you. Do. Okay, let's teach Fly to our little not our little friend. Our little friend. That's what we call mice and other awful creatures. Well, mice aren't awful. When they're not invited into the household, but they sneak in, that's when they're awful. Also, I can teach Tropius all of the HM moves that I don't want to teach to my other Pokemon. Tropius can have all the... I think it can learn Strength. Yeah, I can learn Strength. I think we have our HM slave. It's a very interesting HM slave. Can it learn Rock Smash as well? Holy crap. And we're getting a full odds Tropius shiny. Oh, that is such a good shiny as well. I'm pretty sure Tropius is in the autumnal shiny colors. Yeah, it's not autumnal, but it's a lot brighter looking. It's one of those Pokemon that got let down by the 3D. It's a really good shiny. Oh, love that. Okay, we need to get rid of Rock Smash, Strength, and Cut for Bandit, and then we can teach Bandit proper moves. Let's go through here and not fight anything yet. This way. Heal. Do 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 do. Tropius is one of my favorite Pokemon for just the fact that you can just have it as a HM slave. And it just takes up that slot, and it's really good at its job. Also, it's a really cool looking Pokemon. Even if it's just... It just needs to sit there and do its job. And I'm happy to have it around. Let's get 30 of these. And let's sell a bunch of things, because we need a load of items. Okay, let's sell this elixir. Hyper potions, we never need hyper potions. Paralyze heal, we have items for that. Full heal, getting rid of all of those. White herb, keep that. Let's see. What else do we have? Are there any moves I want to get rid of? Facade is good. Double team, I could just get rid of double team. I never plan on using double team. Sandstorm, I'll keep it. Roar is a no-go. And I will sort this out once we get more items for that. And let's go and do the Steven Stone mission. I really like the aspects of Fortree City being like a treehouse city. Okay, let's just try and dodge her. Try and fail miserably. There is a few Pokemon on this route that I can capture. I just need to check the I need to check this. Close this one. There we go. Rosalia. A Pokemon I cannot capture for another age. Okay, there are a few Pokemon on this route. Right, the current Pokemon I can capture are Absol, Kecleon. There's a good few Pokemon. Kecleon is the one that's going to be annoying. It's not going to be hard to capture, it's just the Absol that's going to be the one that takes time. Having Seeda on the capture list as well is pretty good too. Shockwave. Do 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 da da. Shockwave. Wilmer's down. I love Welmer's just the sound that Welmer was given. Oh god. Puchiana. This route is good for the upping of attack stat. My opinion of the specific Pokemon. Oh, we could get a Plusle for a Plusle for a Volbeat. That's the Pokemon we're looking for. The Volbeat is the annoying one that we haven't managed to catch yet. Okay. Oh god, like the Volbeat is being a pain, the Feebas is being a pain. Is there an item here? No. We get a Kecleon here and the Silph Scope. Or is it the Devon Scope? I think it's the Silph Scope. It's something associated with the Silph Scope. Hello, Stephen. Hi, Ray. Use this device. Devon Scope? Yeah, I'm ready to capture a Pokemon. Devon Scope. It's the same as a Silph Scope, it does the same thing. Da, 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 da. Kecleon has one good ability in later games, and that's Protean. Protean. Kecleon could be very good if you set it up with certain movesets. I don't plan on using a Kecleon. I've used a Kecleon in the past. I got a shiny Kecleon in my first Nuzlocke. It was a very good, like, Kecleon. It made it to the very end of Pokemon Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Yeah. It did a very good job. Do 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 do. Okay, let's go this way. We might get the Absol. No, we got the Mighty Anna. Absol's also good shiny as well. I like the bronze it gets. Okay, let's run up this way. Let's go this way. Let's just quickly go and fight the gym here. This gym isn't too hard. It's all flying types, so if you have the right team, you should be fine. So, let's go and get ourselves to this gym. Most of this is flying type Pokemon, so you should use Ice Beam and any move that will help you. Skarmory is probably the more annoying of the two Pokemon that you can face in here. Well, the few Pokemon that you can face in here. Tropius is the other annoying Pokemon. Mainly because of its grass typing, it's quite easy to deal with. Shockwave? It's just the fact that Skarmory is a bulky Pokemon. It's just a bulky Pokemon. Okay. This is training for Whisper. Whisper's doing this entire gym on its own. I have not done anything with Whisper for so long. So I have to do a double battle here, don't I? Okay. Let's get the team ready then. Do you know an ice type move? Yes, you do! Sammy's gonna join in. Sammy's a good, is a good partner. Okay. Swablu and a duo. Let's use Ice Beam on Swablu. And Ice Beam on the duo. Okay. The duo is down. Good. Next is Skarmory. We can use Surf for this. They really want to take out Sammy for some reason. Okay, let's use Shockwave? No. Yeah, Shockwave on you, and let's use Surf. Might be able to take him out both this turn. No, we didn't take them both out this turn, but we might be able to take out Skarmory next turn. Okay, let's use Ice Beam on you and Surf. They're just going to keep using agility, which is such a stupid idea. There we go. Mainly because it's going to be taken out this turn no matter what. Skarmory's down. Next Pokemon. Tropius! Okay, Ice Beam on you, and Ice Beam on you. Sammy could also do this entire gym on its own, which would be quite funny for Sammy to do. Also, I just love Sammy. Fun fact, I have all 3 of the Hoenn starters as plushies, and it took me 5 years to get all of them. Each of them from different places where, different, like, shops. The first one was Torchic, which I got from GameStop a year or 2 before it closed down. The next one was not Mudkip. It was Trico. No, I got Torchic from that other shop. I got Trico from GameStop. Then I got the last Pokemon I got. Well, the next Pokemon I got was Torchic. That was from Super Value, which is just a shop, like basically a shopping grocery shop. A grocery shop. Very rare you'd find Pokemon plushies in those places in this country. Very rare. The next one was from HMV, which is a shop that closed down 3 separate times over the last 2 decades. Like, currently, that shop is just nothing but plushies and TV stuff. So, like, if you wanted to get, like, the entire back catalogue of the Marvel films as DVDs, you can get it there now. What else? Like, I've got a few things from there since they've reopened. It's so weird that they've reopened. Like, just... It's weird, but also kind of nice to have a place like that again. They also do records as well. That's the other thing they do. But, like, the big part of their store mostly is, like, TV and video game memorabilia. And that's it. They have Pokemon cards quite often as well, which is pretty nice. They do make sure that the one thing I like about the one that I go to is that they make sure that scalpers don't get Pokemon cards, which is pretty nice. They've set a limit to how many you're allowed per week, so... which is really nice. It really slows down scalpers and also makes sure that the stock stays up. It's the same idea as the Steam controllers that Steam released last month. It's nice. I don't like that price tag though. Like, that controller is already awkward. I don't really like the look of that price. No thanks. I'm not spending 100 quid on the bulkiest controller I've ever seen. It might be really good at playing video games, but I don't really want to use it. I'll use a Pro controller. I'll use any other controller, but like that thing. it's cool that Steam has gotten into controllers and that, and it's cool that Steam is being what we need from a consumer-based product situation. Very nice. The problem is that they really are just PC. That's their whole thing. They really love their PC. So as a result, they really tried to put the entire keyboard onto a controller. That is what the Steam machine and other things are going to be. They are going to be just a PC. There is difference between the PC and console market. It's a very small difference. Simple factor is that the console is a lot more streamlined. Also, Winona. Here is Winona. Let's use Ice Beam. I do like the look of the Steam Deck. I don't plan on buying one. Like, I like the idea of having the ability to have RimWorld on a machine that I can carry around. But I don't really want to do that with a RimWorld game. That is the last thing I want to have portable. RimWorld. Like, if anything, that's a game you play in the deep darkness. That's also like, I did a project on RimWorld, specifically for my... Also, I didn't say, I got full marks in my course. I passed with flying colours. I am now qualified, fully qualified, not just in terms of finishing it, but I passed with flying fucking colours. But speaking of that course, I did what we could describe as a review of RimWorld. And all of the small parts of it. It's a part of the course. You have to go through the entire thing. Basically, I was doing what IGN should do with their freaking game reviews. Basically, you have to break down the game into its smallest components. May I add, I also was taught this subject by a fucking game reviewer. So as a result, I know what game reviewers are reviewing things on. And I can tell you one thing, this game reviewer hates the current game review culture that we have. In fact, he's left the fit space because it's so shit. Speaking of games that you should not be playing, for your own sanity, and it cannot qualify as a game because it does not follow the simple ideas of game logic, is Mixtape. I know a lot of people will have opinions on that game. I can tell you one thing, it's a game that is not qualified to call itself a game. It just simply doesn't have a qualification in that because it doesn't have the single space, the only thing that all games should have, ludology, which is, in simple English terms, game rules. All games which must have a win and lose condition. Even if the lose condition is very loose, the game should have some input from the human who is playing the game. That game, you could play the whole game by just putting down the controller. It's a movie with interactive things. That's all I'm going to say on it. It isn't a game. It doesn't even qualify as one. Which also shows from the developers of the game were paid by a group that is also not interested in video games, more interested in the idea of being a multimedia corporation. Don't buy it. That's all I'm gonna say. There are better games coming out. Well able for your money. Play Paralives. Play other games. Play amazing games. I may not be playing Paralives until there's a few more updates because I want to get a full love for that game. I want to give it time. I also want to say one thing about the Paralives thing is that they have made a mistake about their plans. Now, they plan to not bring out DLCs and make everything free updates. Harsh opinion, interactive media isn't a video game. Scholar, you don't understand the simple factor of how a game is made is very simple in terms, but it is interactive media. But it doesn't qualify to be a game. So as a result, it's just a video. It doesn't qualify as a game. There are a lot of things that you have to take into perspective, like the game rules in the sense of how the game affects the person, how it does the thing, but how does the rules affect the game? How does narratology work? There's a lot of stupid crap that I have in my brain, but I can't get it out properly. If you were to go through this entire side of games, games analysis is a very boring subject. But that game does not even qualify to be even analyzed as a game. That is my opinion, but also, if you were looking at that whole line of subject, you would see the same thing. It just doesn't qualify. Like, walking sims, they do actually qualify as games because they actually have interactive factors. Taking What Remains of Edith Finch, it is the perfect idea of a walking simulator. You walk through the game, but you are also interacting with the world. Not just like looking around and people comment. You yourself are interacting with the people and doing the options. Like, one of the most iconic parts of that game is the little girl transforming into different animals and doing all the things. That idea, that's a way a game, that's how a game is. Or the fish head cutting game. You're interacting with the world, you're making decisions in that. It's the loosest comparison you can have between a movie and a video game when it comes to walking sims. This game, like, Mixtape, do not spend your money on it. Unless you're getting it for free, do not. For your own pocket. Although it is technically free, if you just... Oh god, we only have one Pokemon left, and it's Tropius. It's just my opinion on it. I'm gonna quickly use a revive. Because I am not paying attention to the game. Who could survive a hit from... Whisper couldn't. Ignis Avis, if I can get the, I can get off a, it's good that this Pokemon is bulky. I do not have another reviving and like healing item. So let's just use the revive on Sammy. I hope Sammy like Earthquake is always going to be a pain. Damn. Right, about 20 minutes ago, we don't need hyper potions. That is true. I did say that. Damn. We don't need hyper potions where we're going. Altaria, 20 minutes later. You sure? I don't need potions where I'm going. I need potions. You know what? I'm just gonna go into the next. I'm gonna go back into the Winona fight. I wasn't paying attention to begin with. Also, that is the point where Winona gets very strong. Like, you need to take her out as soon as possible. And she is a long fight as well. Let's just go in here. We can take care of her quickly just by going through all these. This is also like one of the more annoying puzzles in the game. Do 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 do. Butterfly wings in the corner. Altari will remember your actions. You'll have consequences. Altaria remembers. Oh god. Speaking of walking sims. Oh god. Like, he was a very aggressive when it came to like how games are, like what games are. And that's the whole thing of games analysis. That's what you have to do, and it's just, you really need to learn all these things about how moves are, how games are, and like the final project of that specific thing was the most annoying one, because you had to choose a game and it had to have enough ludology in it that it qualified as a game. And he had very strict rules on what qualifies as a game. And he also gave the factor that we're not allowed to use interactive media games, which would qualify for those games, because they have the loosest ideas of what a game is. So we had to choose games that were like The Sims. That's a game. It's a simulator. It's a game all the same. Pokémon. Fine. Like, I could have chosen any of the games I've played on this channel. Any of them. Any of them. The game I chose was RimWorld, which is the densest material of ludology. Me sitting here ready to review a Mario Party just to piss him off. Thing is, Mario Party qualifies as a game. That qualifies as a game. Because you have mini games and you have other things. Mixtape doesn't. Like, you could literally play the entire game by not playing it. It is a music video that you can input commands into. That's the best way to describe it. Which makes it like a 1 on the game scale. A 5 on the narrative scale. No, a 4 on the narrative scale. It doesn't even make it past that point. It's just... oh, God. Like, plus you have to talk for 12 minutes on the game. Because I chose a very dense game, specifically Pokemon, and specifically RimWorld, I had written not just an essay, basically a magazine on the freaking game. It's also the reason why I stopped streaming during that time period in November, where I was just unable to stream, was because this fucking essay, I had to trim it down so many times. And at the end, when I gave him in the first draft, he told me to expand it. And I just said, fuck it, I'll just put everything in. The video in the end was 20 minutes. That was the edited version. The edited version was 20 minutes. I had went off. Ugh. And you don't want to know what he gave me in the end for that. Because I went overboard on how big the review was of the game, he told me that he couldn't give me full marks because I'd went overboard. Betting on a B. He gave me an A, but it was a singular mark of full marks. 1 mark off of full marks. It wasn't a B, it was an A. But it was like, it was a singular mark. When I showed the rest of them in the class, they were like, he just looked at me, I was like, you got the highest in the class, but also, that is frustrating as shit. Oh god. It was just one of those things. It's funny, but also frustrating. Okay, we're done here. Let's go to Dufert. It's just 1 mark. It was an A. 1 mark. Like, I never aim for full marks. I never aim for full marks. I just wanted to pass the course. But that singular point of just getting 1 mark off full marks is just... it's a punch in the teeth, really. Well, it felt like a punch in the teeth. You're the one who gives me the bloody full message. There was only 1 point that marks. I want to punch this guy. Spent all that time looking for a freaking Feebas, and that's the freaking... I checked it. Okay, let's just go. The funny thing is, the potion, this isn't a potion festival. Feels like a poison festival. The funny thing is that the one I tried at the very beginning, this one, is one of the locations that I could have checked. And it could have had a Feebas. But there is another location the most likely place where Feebas will appear is right here. Since there are 4 tiles with a Feebas surrounding me. Let's hope for this freaking Feebas. I don't really need to capture the Caravana, which is good on my standing because I can just get it in a different game. The less Pokemon I need to capture, the better. Magikarp. Okay, this one here. There's actually 5 spots. Could be this one. No. I feel so sad after this. Let's try it again. Do, 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 do. God damn it. Ah. The good thing is that there is no possibility of the Feebas showing up on top of the waterfall. I am using the old rod, which is supposed to capture the Feebas. Da, 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 da. Okay. Yes, I am right about the thing. It's supposed to be a 50% chance. Do 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 do. I got it. Fucking fish! Get on the hook! Fuck you, you Bloody Magikarp. It's the same Magikarp. Level 8 female. Okay, there is 2 more spots, and I think this one is one of them. Let's try this one. It's a different color. Will I catch it? No. I want to strangle this fish. I want to wrap this tentacles in a knot. Toss it in the bloody water. Where the fuck is Phoebus? Okay. It'd be nice. You want to do violent? Do you want to do violence for the poor fishy? Will I at least scare off the Magikarps and the tentacles? It'll at least scare them off. The only Pokemon type that is left in the pool will be the Phoebus. It's a 50% chance. Like, is this even happening? There is another game that I have here that I could play as well. Oh, there's so many games I have that I can play for streams. The funny thing is, when I make my game, I'm probably never going to play it on stream. That's probably the funniest thing. I'll make a game, but never play it. Isn't that the funniest part? Oh god. It feels like a kick in the teeth after all the time I like planned it, made it. But like, I'm very unlikely to play it. Even though I made the frickin' thing. The funny thing is that I already have my low-tech. Like, I don't even need to capture this Phoebus. I have my low-tech. It's just... I don't want to cheat. I don't want to cheat this. I want to actually do this properly. Like our local swimming pool back in the day. where everyone had colored rubber bracelet, and the time was up. Said red bracelet out, and what you could say a tentacle or a magic herb out of the water. We could do that. Out of the water. I need to capture myself a V-Bass. We didn't have that when I was growing up. Mainly because our swimming pool was shit. Yeah, we had a really crap swimming pool growing up. For the public pool, it was crap. Even though it was in like a sports central region for like surfing and that, the swimming pool itself was run by the most incompetent people. So yeah, I just like, I don't go to the swimming pool. I go to the beach if I'm going to swim. If I'm going out to swim, I'll take the beach. Also, the beach that I live near is quite horrific when it comes to history. It's also where I work near, so like we make a lot of money off of people who just decide to stay at the beach, just stay at the hotel for the beach. So it's nice. It's nice. Whisper. Okay. I could spend this entire stream just trying to capture this freaking... I could spend the entire stream trying to capture this specific fish. This is the tile that it's in. I want to try every tile, but I don't think I'm going to get it. Oh! Fucking hell! Fuck you, Phoebus! You bitch! Fuck you, you fucking fish! Oh my god! Oh, thank god. Fish detected. I hate you, Phoebus, so much. And when I do Gen 4, I have to do this all again. Just... That's... The good part of that one is that I can actually get 2 DSs up. Find the tile on all the DSs. That's the good part. Phoebus. Fuck you, Phoebus. We could finally go back to just gathering up items. Okay, so there are a few items here. Ultra Ball. We got the fish. Fish! God. The calculator does work. It's just so crap. Feebas is definitely not a 50% like fish up rate. It's definitely not. It's so bloody long. Okay, so we got Feebas. And we got the leaf stone and the elixir on this area. So we need to do all the trainers on this route, so we never need to come back here. So we are not going to get ourselves the Carvana here because I want to leave Carvana for Pokemon. We've got all those. We've got Kecleon and Tropius. Got Feebas. No, that I haven't got. I've gotten that. Okay. Okay, we finally have everything. Like, the idea of Feebas is fun. Capturing it isn't. Just... never again. If we ever do this challenge again, just shoot me. It'd be faster. Okay. It'll be less painful. Okay, let's just move on to the next town and we'll come back. I'll come back and do all the crap on this half. There's an item in here, I think. You have a hidden... Oh, you're a hidden machine. Right. Ooh, okay. Right. And left. Right, left. Do. Oh, you want to teach sleep talk, which would be good, but we don't have a Pokemon that could use that really at the moment. You're the guy who gives a special herb. You smell a little singed. Were you at a volcano or something? Talk to you. Get that quest started. Get here. Now, let's move on to the next route. And start doing all the clear-up stuff. Thank God we're finished with the freaking Feebas. Never again. Rare candy. Okay, head down here. We're gonna dodge as many trainers as we can on this route because I can come back here with the Pokemon to train. Mightyana. Do. Okay. Do 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 do. Okay. Run away. Grab this item. A nugget. Very nice. Down here. I love the effect of this area. On the water, that is a very cute thing that happens. What's behind you? I don't think there's any new Pokemon down here. There is the Berry Maniac, which is around here. The Berry Maniac has a chance of giving a citrus berry, as far as I remember. You're the Berry Maniac. Yeah, it's such a cute little aspect. And it's a very simple, like, idea as well. Like, that is just a repeating texture. It's a very simple idea, but on this hardware would have been incredibly difficult. Yeah, it's just a very simple effect, and it's very, very cute. Got a Prism Berry. We got ourselves a Rost Berry. And I think that is a Citrus Berry. No, it's a Pear Berry. Then the purplish one is a Chesto Berry. Do 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 do. Okay, waiting for you to turn. Move on to Mount Pyre. Okay, cut down this tree. Soon Bandit won't know any of these moves. I thought there was an item here. Is it up here? Oh, it's up there. We're gonna go and clear Bandit's move pool, so that Bandit can learn proper moves. Do 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 do. Do. Oh wait, we could capture Mightyena here. That is another Pokemon we can get off our list. Why didn't I capture Mightyena earlier? That is a Pokemon I can capture. Click. Nice. That's another Pokemon down. Mightyena, the bite Pokemon. Okay, turn. Spinner trainers are actually very interesting on how they work. For anyone who doesn't know, spinners are actually affected on your movement. If you're currently running, spinners actually spin faster because they're reacting to your step speed. So it's actually more logical to slow down when you're near a spinner in a speed run. It's a very interesting factor of the of that specific species of trainer. Spinners will always be a pain in the hole. Vigoroth. Let's do this. Endure just means that it's going to survive this turn. I have managed to rescue some of the Pokemon that I had in Pokemon XD. Specifically, the shiny Milotic. And the shiny Spinda I had. The only problem is that it doesn't have the same spot pattern. So as a result, it's not the same Spinda. She had Parasite Nuts. Could always see. Yeah, I didn't realize that she could spot me. You're usually fine as long as you can't see their eyes. But she's very good eyes on her. Cool Trainer Christine. A trainer class that got changed into the not the Cool Trainer, but the what is the specific trainer class that I'm thinking of? The Cool Trainers got turned into Ace Trainers. One of the best themes in Pokemon. The Lily Cove theme. It just feels like you're like going to a ship. And you're gonna sail away. You're sailing away. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Now, let's go see a man that not many people knew about. The Move Deleter's house. This guy will help you a lot. Bandit. The Move Deleter. Hey, sail away. Let's get a Rock Smash. I love the fact that his the sound effect is still there. Do 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 do. There we go. We have basically got a blank slate here with Bandit. And we're going to go and fill in that blank slate a little bit. This guy is the move tutor. We can teach Bandit some moves. Let's see what we can teach Bandit. Oh, we don't actually need to teach it anything that it knew before. Okay, that's good. That is a good thing. Bandit, for now, will only have one move. When does Bandit learn the other moves? Okay, the next move it learns Belly Drum at level 53. That's annoying, but the next move it learns is Covet. And Slash. Covet at level 35, which is the next move it learns. Which is fine. Now, what moves can I teach it in the meantime? Another 10 levels and it'll be... Yeah, it doesn't learn anything good for another 10 levels. That is true. It'll learn Slash then. Then another 10 levels after that, it learns an even better move. But what else could I teach it outside of this? Move Tutor. I could teach it Body Slam. Double Edge. Where's the Move Tutor for Double Edge? Gen 3 onwards. Okay. Moveturts 3. Move Tutor. Okay. Swagger, Dynamic Punch. Dynamic Punch would be a good one if we can learn it. Double Edge, which can be found in Pseutopolis, so that's a long way away. Explosion can be learned in Pacifilog. Lily Cove you can teach Substitute. We don't need Mimic. Metronome can be taught in Verdant Turf Town. Pacifilog, Explosion. I don't want a exploding raccoon. Like, it can learn nearly everything. I could teach it Body Slam. Endure, Mud Slap. Rollout. I could teach it Rollout. Just for type coverage. Covet isn't bad. You're surprised that you took it off Strength, though. It's just a good in general move. I could teach it Strength again. That is another thing I could teach it. For now, we'll just teach Strength back. I was more thinking that we'd have an easier... Wait, is Aerialise actually a move it can learn? No, but Blaziken can learn it. That's good coverage, but I already have a good moveset already for Blaziken. I'll teach Strength, because Strength is an 80 power move. And it'll do a little bit of things. Hobbit is good because it's basically a same type attack bonus Thief. So, that's the only reason to teach it anyway. So we're just going to... I could have given it Return. Like, Bandit is a good Pokemon no matter what. It is a good Pokemon. You, like, whenever you do a Pokemon game, the one thing you should always take with you is a Pokemon that can use Pickup. Let's just deal with May so we can get into the department store. Because I love the fact that you're blocking the... like, the one location that I want to go to. This is also the last battle you'll do with May in this game. Let's use Headbutt. Tropius flinched. Strength. I could teach a Bulk Up. That'd be an interesting move, just for now. Equally, it is not as good, like, maximizing the... Maximizing the attack stat is definitely better than doing it a couple of times. But I'll see if I can teach it Bulk Up. This is definitely the one game where you will take a pickup Pokemon to the very end. This is definitely the one game where you will actually have a pickup Pokemon from start till the very end, because it's actually good at doing what it's meant to do. The only other game I'd say that has a good pickup Pokemon from the start to finish would be... I think Lillipup, but Lillipup only has pickup for like a short period. And the only other game I think would have a good one would be, I guess, Pokemon Heart Gold Soul Silver with the headbutt trees. Apom. The factor that you get Ambipom naturally is pretty good, but also the factor that you could make a better Apom with Technician with a Meowth. And then you have Fake Out, which it makes it a really good Pokemon. But it does make you use the breeding mechanics, which is very useful. And I took out May with just Bandit. Also, Bandit is a very good Pokemon to take into the Battle Pyramid. It is just a Pokemon made for it. Off May goes. Let's do the lottery. We might get ourselves a Master Ball for this. Sorry, no numbers matched. I don't remember what we get in this place. We get everything pretty much, but like I just don't remember what floors give what. You can get all the items in this game anyway from this location, so. Except for the different mail items, which are specific to each town. There's the Carabots lady. Well, the items lady to boost stats. Let's go talk to you. Okay, this is the TM person. Prevents status abnormal. Okay, TM. TM20. Safeguard. What is TM17? That is Protect. 16. Light screen of that. Yeah. 33 is probably Reflect. This one... Okay, Fire Blast, Thunder, Blizzard, and Hyper Beam. Not really worth it. This is the item store. And this is the substitute lady. There is also a chance, and I mean a chance, for a item dispenser for the secret bases to appear here. It's basically a clearance sale. It's very unlikely to happen, but they will stand up here and sell you very rare items for the secret bases. You know those holes that secret bases have? That is the only way to get them. Wait, my bag's full? Is full? Jeez. I didn't realize how much stuff I had in my bag. I need to clear out the bag. I've rarely ever filled the bag completely. I'm just going to completely fill up my bag with lemonades. Okay. The good thing is that I can't just accidentally buy a fresh water, because it's the worst out of all three of these. Do 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 do. Okay. Lemonade fell down. Lemonade fell down. Lemonade fell down. I'm gonna just fill up on lemonades. They are slightly better than a super potion, and they're also generally better value than the other healing items. It's just the tedium of slowly buying them. I do love the fact that the Pokemon series was basically a redesign of the Earthbound series, and it's sadly the Earthbound series has died. It has died. Like, there's no way that they're ever going to make another Earthbound. They have to still re-release Earthbound 3 for the West. They haven't even done Earthbound. They haven't changed Mother 1 to Earthbound. Like, they really have just dropped the ball for those games. Really sad. And the idea of, like, using a vending machine to get an item that's really good for, like, general use is, like, something that will be in Earthbound. And it's very smart. Also, a child going out into the world is definitely that game series. To save the world or do something in the world. Okay, so let's see our items. Can't believe I've actually filled this up. I've got 40 of these. I've got 40 lemonades. I'm gonna see... Okay, I can't sell items here. Okay, let's go all the way down. I can't believe I filled up on my items bucket. That is something I'm trying to make sure that my game doesn't do. I don't want to have an item limit on the bag, because it just doesn't make sense for the game that I'm making. Because I'm kind of making a game where you can have as many things as you want in the bag. Wait. Oh, no, you have a Chesto Berry. Your bag. Let's check all the Pokemon just in case they had an item on them. Nope. Okay. Let's just heal. Heal. We caught the Feebas. We've got ourselves to Lily Cove, and now we need to make our way back from Lily Cove to Fortree, and then do all the other trainers on the other route. So it's basically just to clear up everything in this area. Bandit is highly leveled, got high stats. We're still a long way off getting our Mudkip up to the full level that we want it to be at. Okay, I'm going to start putting things away into my PC. Okay, let's see. So I want to put away Thunderstone. We don't need a Mystic Water. Not for now, anyway. Silk Scarf will be useful later. That'll be useful later. Rare candies can go on my PC. Matcha Brace, we don't need that. Moonstone can go on the PC. Harbor Mail can go on the PC. Orange Mail can go on the PC. Quick Claw, PC. Black Glasses, PC. Soft Sand, PC. Soothe Bell, PC. Heart Scales, PC. PP Up, PC, PC. What's up? Could I put some of these items? Can't be important to the PC. Okay. I'll just clean up the bag, really. I'll clean up the bag. This way. Go up this way. Do 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 do. That's the plan, anyway. Sell. X items I don't use. X ether can go. Nugget can go. Hyper potion can go. Zinc, I'll get rid of it. I could upgrade all my repels to super repels. We only need a few of these, so I'll just bring it down to 2 of these. I'll just take away 2. Yeah. I'll fill up on super repels. I could get max repels for the same price. Yeah, super repels, how many can I get? 31 versus the max repels. Super repels, I can get 31 of them. Is it worth the extra 50 steps? No. I'm still gonna have to deal with the stupid system. So, let's check the bag. Super repels. Revives. Max revive. Okay, I need to put the leaf stone inside the PC. Just doing inventory management currently. That's pretty much all I'm doing. Leaf stone can go on the PC. It'd be really annoying if you couldn't actually put items in the PC. Here we go. Do 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 do. Okay, let's see. Lightning learns Covet when? Again. Lightning learns Covet at level 35. What level is Bandit? Level 33. We could get Bandit up to level 35 really quickly. That's something we could do right now. If I just give it the Lucky Egg item. It's just a better version of Thief for normal types, and I really like it. Also, we can boost its attack stat here. Bandit. There we go. Go, here comes the trainer. Cool trainer. Marcel? Manetric. Owl. I think Manectric should give us a level up here. And a little bit into the next level. Shift Tree's coming next. Strength. Growth. Okay. Strength. We need to do one more trainer. We got a max revive. Very nice. Got a full heal. Just doing all the clearing of items at this point. I forget where the item is. It might be in this corner? Yep, there's a nugget. Another item that I can sell. I love the fact that the Pokefan, the female Pokefan, just has a bunch of little Welmers as, like, so cute. I just love that. It's a cute sprite. Okay, we need to do one more trainer and then we get Comet. Pokemon Breeder. Miles. Bandit. Use Headbutt. Oh my god. Fake Out. Level 35. And we learned Comet. Wingull. This also makes sure that Linoon will actually have an item no matter what. From a battle. It's just like one of those things. It will steal an item. Do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. That also reminds me, I need to teach it, like, check if it can learn bulk up. Zigzagoo. Mud Sports. A move that would work if it was actually a proper fight with an electric type. Electype. That's not gonna help you. You made electric type moves weaker. The next Pokemon you have is an Electype. Oh. Okay, Numel! Da-do-do-do-do. There we go, level 36. There we go. Let us take that item off, dear Linoon, and give it back to our Actually, no, we need to give it to Bellina. Bellina is falling behind. Let's give you the amulet coin. put you up front. And we can just go this way. You know what? Actually, we're going to end it here for tonight. We're going to end it here for tonight. We have... The team is coming together. We've done a lot tonight. Well, we have managed to catch the bass, which was the main objective of this stream. To be honest, that was enough. So we're ending. I'm going to send you over to... Who is live? I'm going to send you over to... a person I haven't seen in a long time. I'm going to send you over to Mr. Days. Stephen Days, who is currently playing Sonic Frontiers. So I'll see you all next time. Bye, guys!